What is up, guys? We're going to be reviewing a peddler game, also known as Granny. You can see it on this guy's talent name page. That's funny. That's really funny. And right here, you start off with your vine. This is normal, except you don't have to use it. You really don't. You don't have to use it. You can conserve it. Um, that vine, if you hit it, is a hit, like always, always. The door might have been too early. It might have been too impatient. You need to use it for this kind of area. The door, you also threw out the chip right there, and that is a pallet stun. So you need to save the doors for this. Yeah, go on. Now, this can be a fine door. Right here, you can chip. You can chip in the middle of the pallet, but more patience and a bit more accuracy. Really unfortunate, but now you are switching targets, which is not ideal, and that's very important for your game right here. um Use your vine. You just want to save it for when they are transitioning. That's the best way I can tell you. And at this point, if you want to keep chasing this forward, you might have to blink instantly. Right here, you might consider a vine. Once you realize they're moving, use a vine. Yeah, very good. Whether you hit it or not is a different story. I told you, when you land the vine, it equals a hit. He even tried to fly well and he couldn't. So now at this point, yeah, a vine is fine. You might want to consider a door now because he's using this area, this one window. You do have blink. That was a bit too early. Forward vaults really fast, and your camera was looking into that wall, so it was never gonna hit. A bit too impatient. And right here, that's a good placement, but also a good dodge. And I would say for the most part, uh, it's all about your patience here. Oh my god, this Ford used all that football. You might be able to reach. No, that's unfortunate. So this Ford should have died by blink already. Um, but in general, you need more patience with Peddler's abilities, and you need to use the door, especially for this kind of area. That's way too early. You need to see where the forward is. You're not really certain. Right, he was a bit too far, and right here, um, that was actually very unlikely to hit. You hit it anyways. What the heck? Oh my, terror shock. Okay. So you might have a chance here. The only chance you have, because this down took very long, is pressuring ciphers. So at least with Peddler, you can block cipher, and you really need to use that right here. So you need to try as best as you can to camp. So right here, ideally you want a chip. Right here. Oh my god, this magician is just decoding in your face. So yeah, block the cipher and try to get that kill onto prospector. You might not be able to, and now you're committed to this forward. I think you realize now that this is the prospector and you have to kill fast. This might be a scenario where you use your vine. Yeah, you got it ready. You got the vine ready, and right here, holy shit, you got it. Very good. And if forward is nearby, you need to look. You need to look. No, you didn't look. Right here, you could have used your metal. Yeah, that's a good door. That's a really good door. You can use your metal here to reduce cipher. Sorry, reduce the efficiency of stuns. And right here, you should be placing another door. You should be chipping them. Chip them right here. Can you chip them? No. Okay. Right here, you should be chipping. Chip. That's good. Ideally, you want to hit the prospector. Blink if you need to. If everyone's nearby, they might stun you. You might want to use your metal affinity. I think that's what it's called. And that's good. That's good. That's rare that's actually useful. Right here, you can use your metal affinity, and oh, good hit right here. You can go back. I'm actually not sure if you know how to go back. In order to go back to the vine when you want to, you need it to hit a wall. That's it. It's as simple as that. Once it hits a wall, you're able to follow the vine with your actual body. So this is very good that you chair near the cipher. You have to. You absolutely have to block this cipher. Abnormal is just more insurance. Forward is buying a little bit of time, but you do want to secure a kill, ideally on prospector here. But if you commit to this forward, you have to be careful. They might start a new cipher. I'm actually not sure, but this might be your downfall because you've spent a lot of time in this game, and at this point they have accelerated decoding. They can start a new cipher. You used your abnormal switch trait, right? So switching targets might be too unlikely. Gives them a lot more time to pop that last cipher. So right here, try your vine. Very, very good. I think you look back at this game, you'll see the vine is very, very strong when you hit it. If you're just able to hit it once, it's a hit. It's literally a hit. It's a stun, then hit. So at this point, you need to camp as good as you can. You don't really know where survivors are, but if you do switch targets, it's a bit of a risk. Right here, you should stay camping because it's four survivors. You don't know where anyone is. So the fact that you're not securing your kill right here might equate to them being able to save. That is another good vine. I'm actually not sure how that was even possible with the length and stuff, but forward was actually not able to get rescued. And at this point, this might be a tie because you don't have trait swap. It's a big map. You don't know where anyone is. At this point, you should just stay camping. Maybe check the gate. Check the gate behind you, not the one in front. This is way too far. Way too far. Um, there's a slight chance, but this is a tie only likely scenario. Right here, you're going for this prospector. You'll get it. Wait, no. If you get this, yeah, okay, you should be fine. You're secure, you're tied, but there was a chance that you can open the gate and actually manage to get out here. You want to use your metal for the hitbox. I'm not sure if you know that, but it's very useful. Use that metal for the hitbox. Um, get bigger hitbox, and right here, at this point, you can try to go to the other gate, but there is no hope, and that is GG's. Too far, only abnormal, no TP. That is GG. Well played. So the biggest thing for you is going to be patience, knowing when to place your doors, because I see that it's good, you have to place the doors, but you need to place it when it makes sense. So when they're about to use a pallet, when they're getting into a decent area, door is very, very valuable. When they transition, vine is very valuable. You used it on the forward, you used it on the magician at the end. And the metal affinity, you're less likely to use this, but it can help reduce the stuns of prospector forward and increase your hitbox range. These are things you need to get used to. These are things you need to keep trying, keep testing, test your accuracy, test your limits, and you will get better, I promise. I'm going to keep releasing useful guides on YouTube, and remember guys, coaching is me and or Schmiddy being right behind you with non-stop implementation of the things you send us and the things you see on YouTube. We've had many people join us and they don't regret it one bit. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.